Welcome to my YouTube channel, and this will be going to the second part of basics of Excel. And in this video we are going to learn about fonts, how you can make your data set beautiful by using this font function. So without any delay, let's jump into the video. Now as you can see here, this font function is under the home menu, and in this font function we do have something called bold. So let me write it. So what this function does is, if you are writing something else, for an example, I am writing Excel here and you would like to highlight it. So for that we do have the shortcut. This is Control V. So as you can see here, as soon as I have pressed Control V, this font turned into the bold. So again, if I'll click, again it will remain the same as before. So now you can increase the font size. As you can see here, it is showing the font size. So font size, simply you have to click on this field and you can choose whatever the size you'd like to have. For example, I am choosing the size of this font, that is 20. It is reflecting Excel. Now it is showing not exactly, so you can click on this column. As you can see here, I'm highlighting. So once you will click here, it will be aligned as per of your column. I hope this is clear to you. Now this font, for example, if I would like to make it italic, so for that we do have this italic function, and to use it you can simply press Ctrl plus I. So I'm writing it here, so simply you can see. Now I'm just copying this Excel here and I'm pressing Ctrl I. So as soon I pressed Ctrl I, this Excel became italic. So as you can see here, as it is reflecting. Now we do have other function under font, that is underline. For example, in certain documents where we have to highlight or where we have to tell to our seniors that okay, this is the important or this is the heading where you have to underline. So for that we do have the function called Control U. So again, what I do is I copy this and I paste it here, and I'm just pressing Control I to look this font same as before. Now if I press Ctrl U, as you can see here, this underline appears under this Excel. So I hope this Control B, that for bold the font, Control I to make your font italic, and Control U to underline your font. So I believe this is clear to you. Now for example, as you can see here, this is something called bottom border, or if you will click here, arrow down, so you will get much more options as it is reflecting in this field. Now I'll just explain you what functions, how you can use it. So as you can see, it is bottom border. So simply if I'll prepare one table out of it and I'll create one table or all borders. So as you can see here, in this font this border is reflecting. Now if I remove this border and if I just use this bottom border, so what it does, it will create this border only. So let me zoom it a little bit so you can see clearly. So as you can see here, this border is appearing under this. So likewise you can see here, this top border, once you will click it, it will give you a top border of your table. Now this is left border, it does the same. Right border, it will put a border to the right of your table, and no border. Again, if you don't want any border of your data, simply you can click. Now all borders, once I'll click it, as you can see, all border has been given with this data range in C and D column with C3 to D5, right? So now this is something that is fill color. So for example, I just would like to give a headings that is font function. So let this header merge to the center. So now as you can see, this font function has been merged to the center in the column of C and D. Now if I would like to highlight, I can simply fill the color and I give the bold and I increase the font size somewhere around let's say 24, and I align this after selecting this, and once you will click it, so it will reflect like this. So I hope these functions are clear to you, as we have used Control B to bold font, Control I to make the font italic, and the font where you would like to underline, you can use this function Control U. So this is it for this video. If you have any doubt, any queries, you can simply put a comment on our YouTube video, or you can reach us out on our email ID which has been given on our YouTube channel. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's meet the video. Thank you very much.